Howdy fellas, thank you Dave, thank you again on YouTube. Again on YouTube for today I have an update on Speedys 197's group build 1960 jet and prop driven aircraft. This is update number, excuse me folks, number 4 on my F4-C Phantom. I've been at it pretty much since the build got started folks. I'm at this stage now, so all that needs to be done on it is some additional painting in the stores and the cockpit and assembly of the pilots, and she's done. I'm not going to do any weathering on this, folks. I'm going to go ahead and do it as a brand new machine. This is from this aircraft here is from the 58 Tactical Training Wing. It's stationed at Vantoy, Vietnam, and it was actually 1969. Decal set is still drying on the back of the fuselage where the candy cane stripes at. So I'm going to let that dry 24 hours. I'll let the tires paint in 24 hours. I want airbrushed in and mask the hubs off. Inside the jet intakes there, you can see where it's white inside, separated from the defender blinders that goes inside the intakes. There's the cockpit. That area needs to be painted. That needs to be painted right there black too, folks. So that's when the aircraft dries and everything. I'll go ahead and do that. It's still a little tacky, folks. I've been handling it with my gloves, so I don't want to touch it anymore. There's a weapons pod right there where the sidewall where the Sparrow missiles goes at. And there's the candy cane stripes that goes on it. The kit gives you optional stripes, fellas, either black and white stripes or the candy cane stripes, red and white. So as you can see, I like to use the red and white stripes. And back there with the exhaust hat needs to be painted aluminum right there. Also on top of the horizontal stabilizer needs to be painted aluminum as well. Underside and top side view of it. And it took me about 5 hours to airbrush this airplane, folks. I'm going to take my time on it. I'll flip it on the back very gently without getting any smears on my decals or anything like that. You can see the undercarriage, how they installed. There's all camouflage gray. And the outer wingtips are airbrush flat white, glossed over with crystal clear. The bottom, the wingtips are painted with, I have the decals of the candy cane white and red stripes too, go on the wingtips. I haven't applied them yet. And back there's going to be painted all aluminum, and the exhaust has got to be, your afterburner's got to be painted also as well. And I got the flaps in lower position, the speed brakes are lowered. The speed brakes inside can be painted red. I can touch that up at the last build. Gingerly flip it back on the undercarriage. One thing about this kit too, folks, I found it really turned me on a lot, is no nose weight needed. It's like that of the F100 that Vonnegut made. No nose weight at all. This thing sits right on its nose, folks. No fuss, no muss. You can see how I got the radar operator's seat and also the pilot seat all painted up real good. It took me about 5 hours to do all that. Take my time. And you can see the separation of the white from the fender guards that goes into the intakes. And the build's going pretty good. I should have it done by tomorrow, folks. I'm not driving. I did enough on tonight today already. So a little rest. And there's our handsome Jack right there giving me a thumbs up and the OK sign. I got something for you right now. Steve Lewis commented on my C-47 Skytrain that I've done out of paper, and he said, "You mentioned I can't understand why what publication you talked about." So I'll show the book about Paul Matt here, folks, and I'll show you after I zoom out of this close-up view of the F4. I'll show you a publication of what I built my paper models out of. There's 4 publications that he done before he passed away. His wife Nancy, she was he was ready to do about the 5th publication, but he had a heart attack, a stroke, and died. Here's a publication, folks. This is where I get all my card model drawings from. Paul Matt, Volume 1 right there. The Volume 1 right there has World War I and post-war aircraft in there. There's even got Sky King Cessna 1811. Here's Paul Matt right there. There's a picture of the gentleman right there. This man's passed about 30 years ago. And this is one of this is one of the first of his publications. As you can see, these are the preview of the drawings that on his on the hardcover, on the letterhead of the covering. 1 minute, folks. We'll open up the book. We'll take a peeky. There we go. There's a songbird right there. That's Bamboo Bomber, and that's at 1/48 scale. So what you got to do, it comes with ribs. and it comes with the bulkheads, as you can see. As I quick move the thing around a little bit, I can show you. It's got all the the formers and the wing ribs and everything like that to make the model. Got another one to show you, folks. Okay, it looks like another one here. Here you go. There's a biplane there. That's the Fairchild A3B3, and that's Army Air Corps, 1935. It came out, and you can see the bulkheads on the left right there. See, you got to take that, make the profile of the fuselage, and glue those bulkheads where the corresponding locations go at. Then you cut with sheet stock, and there you go. They're all 1/48 scale, so they have it duplicated up. You need to take it down to a printer shop that can actually blow these pictures up, or take down the Office Max that we have nowadays. They can put it on some kind of machine right there, a printer, and they can blow it up any scale you want. So that's the publication, folks. I get all my card models off of. There you go, fellas. You're all set. And we'll zoom right back in on the OF4. And she's looking pretty nice. It's a typical F4 in 1969 during the Vietnam War era. The red and white stripes or the black and white stripes signify that it's a training operation, training wing. This airplane was completely armed with a countermeasure, two 370-gallon auxiliary fuel tanks that can be dropped. It can carry napalm bottles, Sidewinder missiles, bullpup missiles, also carry Sparrowhawk missiles. And so far, on the under stores right there, I've got the two 370-gallon drop tanks painted up, airbrushed. And I got the countermeasure right there in the middle, right there. It fits in the middle of the fuselage right there. They all been airbrushed. And I'll install them later on when I get down to the, I dropped that in the deck. Excuse my face, fellas, I gotta go down there and fish for it. I got a little rug beneath me, and it's like a Houdini rug. When parts hit that rug, you don't know where it's at. Found it. It fits underneath the wing right there, fellas, so another wing storage is going to be the last thing I'll do in this kit. So, right next on, I got to mask off the rear area where the aluminum's at, and install 2 afterburners on it. And go ahead and paint the radome black, and then go paint the edging of the cockpit gray. Assemble the cockpit, finish the main of the decals, and she's good to go, fellas. That completes Mr. Mark Speedy's 197's Group Build 1960 prop and jet aircraft. And so the rest of the gang, I should be hearing from them pretty soon, how their build is going. Well, fellas, that's about it right there. This concludes my update number 4 on my build of my F4-C Phantom. And so stay tuned tomorrow for another Builds of the Past presentation video. And tomorrow I should have the finished video on this. And I'll shut down group builds until the first of the year, and Russell Gosling get his D-Day build going on. And